Abigail, why are you even still here? It's been like 2 months. Go home. Hey everyone, so I wanted to go over the patch notes for version 3.17, the full patch notes that they released a little bit ago. So December 27th, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. UTC plus 0 is when they're taking the game offline. And they're giving out 50 free gold records because of the considerable amount of adjustments. Alright, new espers. We've got one new esper, Yunchuan. He's a fighter esper with access to multi-stage attacks and pursuit attacks. I'll insert a clip of his skills here from his esper overview, so we don't have to read through all this because it's probably a little hard to imagine what he does without actually seeing it. But yeah, this is what he does. Whenever he crits, his screamer dog, janky looking dog attacks because that dog looks scary as crap. And yeah. After that, we've got Calamity Island, which unlocks after a story clear 1116 on normal difficulty. Deploy espers with the corresponding elemental attribute to explore Calamity Island and win great rewards. Each pillar has 200 floors in total. Clear floors to win records of the pillar's elemental attribute, gold records, and nexus crystal. The Burning Pillar is Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. The Howling Pillar is Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And the Surging Pillar is Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Blitz, which is basically skip tickets, from what I understand. It unlocks after you clear 2-4, the story, on normal difficulty. You can use memo chips to view Union battle records and speed up your miracle explorations. Players can turn on Blitz in the battle preparation panel. Consuming the required number of memo chips can speed up the explorations significantly. Sources of the memo chip are completing daily tasks and purchasing with nexus crystals and events. They added the power system for relics, which is after the update, the power of espers will be displayed on the esper info screen. Power is determined collectively by an esper's level, attribute, relics, ascension, and times of resonance. After each power-up, esper's power will be increased, and the power-up animation can be turned on or off in settings. They added a patch notes button, which will be on the left of the home screen for a limited period of time to allow players to view the details about the adjustments to esper growth. The patch notes will be displayed on the home screen for 14 days after players' first time logging in after the update. They added heart discs for Yunchuan, Hermes, and Medjed. They also added new portraits for Liao, Falcon, Arcana, Catherine, Jiangmen, Hall, Layla, Jean, Everett, Ife, Elliot, Sally, and the Phantom Sisters. And the new M-Pass will be available on December 27th. You can unlock the Sapphire M-Pass to get the name card Ice Flower, and unlock the Radiant M-Pass to unlock the Barony Skin Gyrate Solstice, which I've already showed, and it's absolutely amazing, so get it. We've got the new event, which from what I've seen is pretty much like the Static Shock event, which was like Gaius's event, in which you like move around the map, and you collect rewards, and you fight enemies, and you open chests, and do all that like open world crap. And these are all available in-game if you want to go further in detail. And then at the end it says, after January 10th, the event map, search for the secret journey, notes and clues, boss trial, and other gameplay will close. However, players can still redeem for rewards in the event shop. We've got the limited time Echo event for Yunchuan. The way that it's going to work is that he doesn't have a rate up. He has no rate up. His event is you can just spend 100 wish stones and you get him. That's his event. There's no rate up, which is a little concerning, but fine. Maybe they'll change it for the next update if we give enough feedback, but right now, it's just that one event. We've got the Solstice City Night. It says, at the beginning of the new year, use beautiful lanterns to ignite your wishes for the future and get your solstice gifts. Log in for the required number of days to light up lanterns and claim rewards, including gold records, epic abilimon, and more. We've got the echo adjustments. So big bold letters here. We will no longer be opening up Super Sound Matrix pool starting from the next version. New rules for the record pool will be introduced. So then it goes over all of the changes that they're making to the gold record pool. Every 100 spins still guarantees a legendary. Every 20 spins still guarantees an epic. They added the wish stones, in which you get 20 wish stones for a legendary and 1 for every epic esper. Wish stones can only be obtained through drawing from gold card pools and not like shimmer record pools, not elemental record pools, none of that. They added the limited time echo pool. The event pool opens for a limited period of time, and spend the 100 wish stones in the event pool to get the current events featured esper. And then the wish pool. The way they worded this was a little confusing when I first read it, because they didn't specify that the espers that you put into the wish pool have to be owned espers. I reached out to support and I figured it out. They do have to be owned espers. So they didn't end up changing it like we wanted them to. It's after you acquire 5 legendary espers that are not from Esper Fusion that you already own. Those are the ones that you put into the wish pool. And from what I understand, the wish pool is at random. So you have to be okay with acquiring any one of the 5 because it's random. You don't get to choose which one you want. And then it goes over what they're going to do for converting the Super Sound Matrix and the pity on the Super Sound Matrix. So every Super Sound Matrix will be exchanged for 6 Nexus Crystals. And every Super Sound Matrix rewarded by Spatial Tower, Temporal Tower, Infinity Tower, and Sentinel Hunt will be exchanged for 6 Nexus Crystals. Packs containing Super Sound Matrix will be adjusted or removed. Then we've got the really extensive gameplay adjustments and optimizations, which I won't be going over, but I can give a little bit of a summary. Basically, they're changing the story so that there are, I think, 16 stages instead of 12 on each story stage. And for, like, let's go back to easy mode. For every stage chapter that you complete, you get another 150 Nexus Crystals and a gold record. And if you add it all up, if you finished all the way to Purgatory, that's like 60 gold records, if I did my math correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then if you've bought the Book of Guidance, you get new rewards for that as well. We've got all the Chronos, Apep, and Fafnir changes, which I honestly haven't looked into, but I can make a video about that later if I feel the need, or if I get a request for it, I'll make a video about it. Stamina for different difficulties is getting changed for all of the ritual miracles, as well as Desolate Lands. But it says, in order to help espers battle more effectively, after adjusting the stamina costs, we have also raised the drop rates proportionally. So you're not going to be losing your drops by spending more stamina. You're going to spend more stamina and get more and hopefully better drops. We've also got the Esper's acquisition sources adjustment, which I don't think I've gone over before, but basically the Path to Mastery Esper is getting changed to the Red Twin. Dahlia is no longer in Ripple Dimensions. Meredith is now in Ripple Dimensions. Fabrice is no longer feasible. Gabrielle is no longer feasible. And like, side note here, guys, fuse your Gabrielles now. You have like 2 days left to get your Gabrielle max resonated. If you can, fuse your Gabrielles. I'm like 2 away from maxing out mine. It's going to be totally worth it to get your Gabrielle max resonated. And then they're changing Melanie to just being to Echo because Fabrice is going in the club shop instead. Alexa and Lucas are the new fusion espers. Sally is the new Spatial Tower reward. The White Twin is now available in the Cube shop. Thor is available in the Tournament shop. Yesahua is now available in Echo. And Azanath is now available in the Divine Sequencer shop. They also changed some of the fusion materials and the way fusion works. And I want to go over this really quick because the way Odette is staying the same. So like, and I would recommend fusing your Odettes now because of the way that Desolate Lands stamina prices are changing. but do not fuse your Everetts, because after the update, it'll just cost 1 Odette at certain ascension levels to get an Everett, and then it'll just be 300 of each of the elemental crystal from Desolate Lands. And then Fabrice and Gabrielle are leaving. But do not fuse your Everetts yet. Fuse them after the update. Fuse your Odettes now, though. They reworked Starmon a bit, so Starmon no longer have levels. The Starmon's current XP will be converted into Experimon, which will appear in the inventory automatically after the update. They added the Starmon fuse and disassemble, so you fuse Starmon together and you can disassemble them just the same as you do with elemental waves. The way that they're changing all of the resonance systems, they're adding like the Divine Gate system and all of like the 6 Divine Gates for each resonance, and like the current resonance system is getting overhauled, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's going to be new resonance system completely. And if you want to look at the Divine Gates of all the Espers, you can tap this link here and it'll take you to the Dislyte website, and you can go through all of them. It would take forever to go through all of them. I just don't have the time. So if you want to take a look at that, please do. It's pretty interesting. They're changing relics so that they don't have star ratings anymore and they have levels instead. They also are nerfing the Tyranny of Zeus set so that the chance of stunning goes down after multiple hits on a single attack. So like a Tyranny of Zeus Gabrielle, its relevance is going to be going significantly down than it used to be. So either keep your Gabrielle on Windwalker now, or I put mine on Snow Dowager because I'm toxic. So yeah, I would take your Gabrielles off of Tyranny of Zeus after this update. And then we have the Esper balance changes, which I did make a video on. So we've got Cecilia, Sienna, Sally, Gabrielle, Brewster, Clara, Lewis, and Isadora, Sander, Dahlia, Zhao Yin, Lynn, Alexa, Meredith, Joser, and Laura. And then we have the captain ability changes and the Esper main stat changes. They're removing the booster items from the shop that you can purchase with Nexus crystals, so no EX boosters and no elemental wave boosters anymore. They upgraded the Book of Guidance rewards, like I said, so players who have purchased the Book of Guidance will receive compensation to match the rewards they already claimed to the increased amount after the update. They removed some packs and they added Wishstone packs. They changed some of the shop's items adjustments. So the Cube shop removed limited relics, the Tournament shop removed limited relics, gold records, and Nexus crystals. The Club shop removed Melody ripples, gold records, ripple boxes, legendary Starmon, and epic Starmon. And then we have some other various adjustments, such as like daily quests, club tasks, missions and rewards, DJ contest, star promotion pack. And yeah, those are the patch notes for 12/27. Let me know what you guys are thinking about these patch notes. Honestly, I'm still on the fence about most of them. But yeah, I think that this update overall is going to be a good time for new players to start. I wouldn't recommend starting. If you're new to Dislyte, I wouldn't recommend starting until this update comes out. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe if you like the content, and I will see you guys in the next video.